At lar3z_TV, it seems like your sound alerts browser source is offline. Make sure you've implemented the source correctly in OB.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show as All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starter, Lucas Giolito. What do you have on him, Siggy?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Marco Mendoza in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And a swing and a miss there. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare. For a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. Swing and a miss. 2-2. So the night before his start, he effectively goes over the lineup he anticipates he's going to face and plays the game. So he goes through an entire opposing lineup on MLB The Show, utilizing his own scouting report the team provided. Here comes a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marco Mendoza. And it's fouled away. The wind of the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Number 12 under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. Next for the Brewers, Abraham Toro. Doubled in his first AB. Up the middle. They get the force. And the inning is over. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits. No error. And welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder number 12. On the ground to short. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Marco Mendoza will hit next. A switch hitter batting right.
Mendoza.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. That one lifted to left. Yelich puts it away for the out. And there are two down. Back here at American Family Field. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marco Mendoza. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
That's the ball.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball one.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the jump. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boo.
Why to kick the pitch. Out towards right center field. Weimer moving under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. So two away with nobody on. And now the shortstop, Eric Brown Jr. 1 for 3. On the ground. Mendoza gloves it. On to first, ball game, and the Mariners salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Sometimes road trips can be
BRB.
From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, we bring you and up next for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. Right side, hard hit. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So here's Brown at the plate. And a 3-1 on the way. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Over to Bichette. Relay to first. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays.
New inning getting started. Here's a big power threat. Marco Mendoza. Berrios back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
And that's outside.
1-2. Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Swing and a miss. Had him way out front of the slur.
Very frustrating right there as a speed.
So digging in, Marco Mendoza. And a swing and a miss. Mendoza, just 19 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2023. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. The next offering misses. Now 1-2. The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's 0 for 1. 1 out and a runner at second. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stuttering.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym, and George.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. And the righty deals. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Mariners 2. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The 1-0. Good eye right there.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And a foul ball. The count 2-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Seth Brown would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
That one fouled off. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Hey, 2 on, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And now for Seattle, Seth Brown. He's already homered here in this one. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Chris Bassett. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Throw on to Brown. He's out. Back here at Rogers Center, 2nd inning set to go. And stepping in for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza. And there's a strike. Ripped to short, dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Bassett with a look to first. Mendoza back on a dive.
Hey, I need you right here. One time.
The pitch. Runner on the go. Hard ground ball, base knock. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Not in time. He's safe.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Carson Swanson up next for the Mariners.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
He goes down looking.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Down the third baseman, Austin Martin. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Struck him out looking.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
And now, number 22. Smashed to the left side. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom of inning. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays, leading the AL in batting average. Next pitch is popped up. Mendoza has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Jr.
Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple All-Star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you could argue that he's got the best changeup in baseball. From the right side, it's like a Bugs Bunny pitch.
One out, base is empty. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. Reached on an infield single his first time. And there's a foul ball.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
Here comes the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little.
Now at the plate, Marco Mendoza. Mendoza goes 6 feet 3 inches, just 19 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And first offering is fouled off.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
And the 0-1. Now one missed. Hoskins at second with 2 down.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
The 1-2. Swing. And a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Now it's the shortstop, Marco Mendoza. 1 for 3.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Good eye right there. That misses, and it's 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, just very efficient out there on the mound. I mean, just a great outing. He's just now getting to 100 pitches.
On the inside corner for a strike. 2-2 now. And that's downstairs and outside.
Got a full count.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So here's Brown at the plate. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Hard ground ball, base knock. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And the right-hander deals. On the ground. Base hit and a run in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. But, well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
From one blue. All set for the start of the inning. And now for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
And here it comes. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a small side.
Go ahead run on base. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Hoskins leads off second with nobody out. Next pitch is outside. And now 3 balls and a strike.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Runner leads away at second. And a swing and a miss. And one away.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this.
One down. Marco Mendoza, the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. There's a strike. Bases loaded. One away. In the air, right side. And George makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Next pitch is popped up. Segura settles underneath it, but it's the shortstop that gets there. And there's one away. And now it's going to be Marco Mendoza. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that one fouled off.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Hey, come on now.
The pitch. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the pitch. And that's in the dirt.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Wong, the lead runner at second. Verdugo on at first with 2 down. Sets him down on strikes. Big. 2 outs. Runner on first. Here's George Springer. Righty delivers. On the ground out to short. Whips it across. That takes care of Springer. And that is that. 1 run. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. Pitch misses there, and that is ball one.
Leave you right here one time, kid.
Righty to the plate. There's a strike.
Hey, wait for yours here.
And another ball. The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. First and second here, no outs. In the dirt. He's in there. And the runners will move up.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Runner on the go. Bounce to third. And it gets by him. Pulls him to third safely as a run scores.
Now batting.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Carson Swanson up next for the Mariners. Okay, so Jordan Romano, a guy who never used cologne until a teammate gave him a bottle in 2021. He's been using it for games ever since. He wrote, swing and a ball popped up. Bichette should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down. One out, bases loaded. Stepping in, J.P. Crawford.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Ball four, he's walked in a run.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boog, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
And a 7-1 finish.
A manager gooses his team about a lackluster area of performance.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Cleveland Guardians. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton and Singy, the big bat in the lineup so far. Just about ready to go. And on the hill, Aaron Savali. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball one.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Next offering misses, and that's ball two.
2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Here we go.
Kicks and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it on his own. 1 out in the second. So up next, Marco Mendoza. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs. Strike. Two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The next offering misses. The count now 2-2. Line to left, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. The throw into second, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So here's Brown at the plate. He's 0 for 1. On the ground right side. Jimenez throw to first. And that is that. Mariners leave 1. Here's a speed threat. Marco Mendoza. This guy with light tower power.
Attaboy.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Lays out and makes the play. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
And up next for Cleveland, Miles Straw. Bounce to the left side. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just one of those.
Base is empty, 1 away. And up next for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. 1 for 3. The wind of the pitch. And ball 1. Morgan measures 5 feet 10 inches, 27 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And there's a ball.
No strike.
And a pitch. Foul ball. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one blasted deep to right. This one's got a chance. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. his 12th of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 6-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off. Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
For the Mariners, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes.
Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway, and towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Cal Quantrill.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Swing and a ground ball out to short, and it gets by him. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Quan settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And he walked him.
That is
2 outs, bases full. So here's Brown at the plate. Quantrill back to work. Swings and misses, struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there.
Danny Jansen to hit here, and Cleveland on top 1-0. At the belt and fires. Grounder might be 2. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, kind of the story.
Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ball 1 low. Quantrill back to work. Out to short. They get the force out to escape a base. The batter now, Kevin Newman, led off the bottom of the first with a walk. And now the lefty to the right side. Nice grab. Here's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make his.
Welcome back. And stepping in is the speedy Marco Mendoza. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Now time called at the plate. Next pitch is outside.
Come on, big guy. Seal this one.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Now he launches a throw over his head. He'll make it up to third, and I'm sure that'll be an error of the outfielder.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And that's ball 4.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Mendoza at third. Rodriguez at first with no outs. Line drive. Kwan makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's a 1-run game.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That one in the dirt and gets away.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring. Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Quantrill ahead 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score from third. And now they trail by 1.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So 2 down. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Right-hander kicks, deals. Runner on the go. So they pick up a run on 2. Now it's the Guardians DH, Oscar Gonzalez. And he deals. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Flips it over to Wong. And that's 2.
The batter, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
First and second, no outs. And now for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Ripped on a line. And it hits the fence. Throw comes into second. 1 runs in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. A strikeout and a walk.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
On a line, base hit. One run is in. Kwan throws to second, not in time. He's safe as 2 runs score on the play.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Miles Straw. And a pitch. To short, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marco Mendoza. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. Sandlin goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2018. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. In the air out to center. Kwan heads after it. Grabs it on the run. And the inning is over. Offense held in check there.
Certainly can't complain about a lack of action in this one. A high-scoring game. Purists might not love it, but pretty impressive showing at the plate from both sides.
11-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 11 runs, 15 hits, 2 errors with 13 runners left on.
About to get started here, and on the hill here today, Zach Gleason.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out. Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. 2 for 7 in the series so far. In the air, out towards left center. Hernandez racing, makes the catch. So 1 hit is all they get, and now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners, and he's already singled in this game.
Well, Boog, he consistently hits the ball hard. His exit velocity and barrel rate near the tops in the league.
Just missed. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Tied up here in the early going. In there. And so now 1-2. Got him looking. That ends the frame. They get base is empty with 2 away. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners.
Mendoza.
Foul ball there.
That's important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next one misses, and it's 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch way upstairs.
Hey, see you driving it. Let's go, big dog.
That's to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. And Rhys Hoskins with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Mendoza leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Soft contact in the air, makes the catch, inning over. Left for Seattle. And now the shortstop, Marco Mendoza.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
The right-hander back to work. And there's the strike, Morgan. An all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swings through that one.
Good one right here.
Right through there, got him. 2 out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger.
3-2 the final score. The show. We're here in Seattle. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. And today on the hill, Luis Castillo.
His career ERA has been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
The pitch. On the ground, right side. To second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Marco Mendoza. He was 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Here you go, let it go.
That's a laser base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, digging for 2. And it's a 1-out double for the first hit of the game.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So here's Brown at the plate.
The first baseman, Seth Brown.
The 0-2. That one ripped. Laureano going back. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The catcher, Carson.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Here comes a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job at getting out of the jam.
Back in Seattle, on to the third inning. And here's the first baseman, Jordan Diaz. Castillo back to work. Out to short. Mendoza picks it up. One up, one down.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And it's Aledmys Diaz. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple all-star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. Runner at first with 2 away. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. Doubled his first time up. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Hoskins off of first with 2 away. The 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at T-Mobile Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder, Denzel Clark. Bounced out to short. Mendoza collects. Sends it across to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Aledmys Diaz now. He's 0 for 1. 1 down, base is empty. Up the middle, Mendoza handles the chance. In plenty of time to first, and there's 2 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce.
And at first, and stepping in for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza, 1 for 2. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Hoskins rounds second on his way to third. In safely with a double, his second of the day. The relay to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Textbook defensive execution right there. Outfielder hits the cutoff man, relay throw to the plate. A perfect strike and a great way to end the inning.
So digging in, Darryl Hernandez. 1-2 now. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second. On to Brown, it's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the end.
First and second, 1 out. Connor Capel up next for the A's.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Swing and a ball popped up.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ramon.
Now it's going to be Marco Mendoza.
Here we go. One time right now. Let's go.
And first offering is fouled off. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And it's even up. Right-handed reliever. Smoked on the ground a second. They take the force out. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. We go to the 9th. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Darryl Hernandez. Up the middle. Knocks it down. That leaves him without a throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Now it's Chase Peterson. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Wong. Throw to first, but he beat it. One gone, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Denzel Clark. On the ground, could be 2. To first, and there's 2 down. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the shortstop, Marco Mendoza. And the pitch. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boo.
And now the first baseman, Seth Brown.
The first baseman,
Left-hand hitter waits. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Not only are these guys applying some pressure on the defense, it looks like they're trying to have a big inning with that steal of second. Now 2 guys in scoring position. This could be the start to a nice rally.
Two one now. Tosses to first, and that is a big first out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Now the Mariners catcher, Harry Ford. To third, Peterson picks it up, zips it across, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Austin Martin, trying to deliver as the hero. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second. 6-5 the final here today. Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying... Next up for the A's, Denzel Clark. 2-2 now. On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. He decides to hold on to it, and he reaches safely. Aledmys Diaz now looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Back-to-back base hits.
So 2 down. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. Big-time power.
All right, looking for your pitch here. That's it right now.
And a foul ball. Verdugo stands at second with 2 gone. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Going 2 now. And that misses off the outside edge.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Good eye right there. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
And a 4-pitch walk. Here's the catcher, Carson Swanson. 2 hits in the game last night.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Swing and a bouncer. Sends it to first, and that is that. Here's some real power at the plate. Marco Mendoza. He reached out a walk his first time.
Marco Mendoza.
Fought off foul. Mendoza hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Strike 2.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
Got it by him for the K.
I got to think that was the plan.
Start of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Darryl Hernandez. Out to short. Throw on to Brown. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
The third baseman.
Now it's Chase Peterson.
Chase Peterson.
Left-hand batter waits. Ground ball up the middle. Over to first. Now 2 out.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's.
And welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Connor Capel. Here's a 2-2. Back to the mound. Throw on to Brown. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter. Back in Seattle, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo, Marco Mendoza.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
And here it comes. Ball 1 there.
Well, these Mariners finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So here's Brown at the plate. A strikeout and a walk. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. On the ground, right side. The throw to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Man at second with one away. Carson Swanson up next for the Mariners. The 1-2. Got him swinging.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound that pitched before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's a speed threat. Austin Martin. The pitch. On the ground, right side. On to first, and that'll do it. Denzel Clark up next for the A's. Thompson back to work. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Brown. That's the second out. Here's the catcher to hit. Tyler Soderstrom. 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Brown. That's out number 2. Two outs, base is empty. And here is Connor Capel. 1 for 2.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Bounce to the left side. Fires over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. And the A's are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. The pitch. Little chopper rolls foul.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Now 1-1.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Hey, dripping and ripping.
Righty delivers.
No.
And there's ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Digging in, Seth Brown. And the right-hander deals. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And a base hit right there. The tag, and he's out at second.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
Tire out.
A player's agent calls to touch base.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Oakland A's have a chance to get out of town with a series sweep, and that's big against a division rival. Just about set. Pitching in our game today, Logan Gilbert.
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
The 0-2. Up the middle. Mendoza collects it. To first. Out number 3. Strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat. Marco Mendoza. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Robles settles under this one. He's got it, and there's one down. Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one. New inning getting started. Digging in for Oakland, Darryl Hernandez. Out to short, Mendoza gloves it. Tosses to first, and a quick out number 1.
Now back. Designated hitter, Connor.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Marco Mendoza. The pitch.
Mendoza.
Swing and a miss.
Well, these Mariners just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
The wind to kick the pitch. Ripped on a line to center. Makes the grab, 1 away. So they turn things over to the righty. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Brent Rooker. He's already homered here in this one. Gilbert back to work. Out to short, Mendoza collects. Tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for Oakland, the right fielder, Ramon.
Laureano comes up to hit. One down, base is empty. Bounced out to short. Throws to first, and Laureano is retired. Now the third baseman, number 0.
Matt Schumann.
And the righty deals. Out to short. Gets it to first, and that will end the inning. And now for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Hoskins, the lead runner out at second. Mendoza on at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw to second, out, and the toss to the pitcher. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there, worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
And here's the first baseman, Jordan Diaz.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
On the ground to short, Mendoza handles. Third out. So they go quietly there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the A's 2 and the Mariners 1. Next to hit, Marco Mendoza.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock. Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Check on the runner, and he's back in safely.
Right guy, right place. Needs you right now.
Another throw over, and he's back again. Back to first, and no luck this time either. First offering misses badly for ball one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for another play.
And now it's even up. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
So now with one swing, this guy could end it. In the air, right field. Laureano pulls it down, and there's two away. And your final score here today. On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Seattle Mariners. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Marco Mendoza.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of the... And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
And now the big-time power threat, Marco Mendoza. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Swing, and he breaks his bat. And that is that. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Scoreless after one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marco Mendoza. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First offering, and it just misses. Two balls, no strikes to count. Singy Shohei Ohtani has been as advertised. Rookie of the Year in 18, MVP in 21. He has impacted the game in a major way. And then, of course, he was on the cover of MLB The Show in 2022.
Well, he's doing something that we've never seen done before, and just absolute.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Mariners go down quietly there. They still trail 1-0. Man at first with one gone. And now the first baseman, Matt Thaiss. He's 0 for 1. 2-2 down. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. And that's 2. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 1 and the Mariners nothing. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now, Marco Mendoza. And he deals. And that's ripped for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I can watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. And a pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump.
Well, almost a strike him out, throw him out play right there, but 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
So here's Brown at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. So the tying run at second, and ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. Next is the designated hitter, Rhys Hoskins, 1 for 2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The 2-2. To third, might be 2. There's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. So, bottom 9. Now, Marco Mendoza. And a pitch. Bednar, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Righty to the plate. Popped up right side. Thice under this one. And out number 1 on the grab.
That hanging breaking ball.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Seattle Mariners. Just about set to go. And starting in this one, Luke Weaver. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Stay hot up there, huh?
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Sawinski under it and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Reese.
Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Marco Mendoza. Soroka back to work. Way high. That one drifts inside. Kicks and fires. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. 2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three, 2 now.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
The wind of the pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
The designated
I
hitter,
think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk.
Pitch, huh? Here you go.
Runner takes off. Ball outside. Throw safe. Chris's wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man at second. And there's a hit. Mendoza around third.
Well done. Drives in the run. To me, it's just a really...
One down. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. The switch hitter batting right. There goes the runner. Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. The throw to third. In there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Wong. What a double play that was. Inning over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 5 and the Mariners 1. So up next, Marco Mendoza.
Shortstop.
Mendoza, just 19 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. Wong over at first with 1 away.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Sawinski puts it away, 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marco Mendoza. On the ground to third. Has some trouble with it. He doesn't have a play, and they get a run at home. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. And a base hit on the line. Runner from third comes across, and they cut the lead to 2. In there. He's safe. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. So here's Brown at the plate. 1 for 3. Oops, throw goes to third. And a 2-1 on the way. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone. And that is gone. Seth Brown goes deep. And they tack on 3. It's 8-7.
No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it.
1 down, runner at third. And up next for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And first offering is fouled off.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one missed.
Hey, keep going up there. Clutch up.
Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 9-7.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good. Well, Bruce, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. So 2 down at the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan Reynolds. On the ground. In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. End of a half inning of play. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. 2 outs, nobody on. Marco Mendoza now at the plate. 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch, not close.
Stay hot right now. Stay hot.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that is in for a strike. And 1-1. That's down and in.
1 strike. Hey, stay hot now, kids. Stay hot up there.
The next pitch misses, and the count's full. Julio Rodriguez on deck for the M's. The kick, the 3-2. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Marco Mendoza getting ready to hit.
He consistently hits the ball hard. His exit velocity and barrel rate near the tops in the league.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Mendoza goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting third in the lineup, and he was a third-round pick in 2023. Off the mark there. Now 2-0.
Well, that curveball right there stayed up in the zone. If it's going to be effective, he's going to have to finish the pitch, tease the strike zone, and get it down. Otherwise, it's going to eventually get hit really hard somewhere.
Off the mark there. And it's 3-0.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And he walked him.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. A walk and a run scored his first time. And a ball and 2 strikes. That one 95 to finish him off.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Next pitch is popped up. Anderson under it. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They're down 2-1. Tyler Naquin to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Tyler Naquin.
3-2. Payoff pitch. On the ground to second. Might be 2. Whips it to Moore. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball.
1 out, base is empty. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. First offering misses the mark.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a base hit into right. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Contreras checks over to first, and he's back. Here comes a pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
3-2 on the way. Runners on the move. Hard liner. Sawinski brings it in. 2 down. To second with the throw and no chance to get back. So first and second with 2 outs. Matt Thaiss, the next Pirate to hit. Up the middle. And that is that. So they're able to work around a pair. Brian Reynolds here. Right-handed reliever. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
Now
back at T-Mobile Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the pitch. To the right side. Anderson to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
the center fielder, number 44.
Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can. Oviedo checks over to first, and he's back. Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
The pitch. That one ripped left field. That's got a chance. And that ball is gone. That one felt good. His 13th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 8-5.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it. Well, these guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final.
A player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the New York Yankees. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Ichiro Iwamura leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
So almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Carlos Rodon.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every fifth day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
All right, this is you. Let's go.
Marco Mendoza, the next to hit, takes outside. And now the lefty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Good eye in that spot.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Here we go.
2 outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. Rodriguez at second. Hoskins at first. 2 out of the inning. Next pitch is inside. 3-2 now.
3 balls. Strike.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. I think here's Jose Trevino. And the pitch. Hard hit left side. Mendoza handles the chance. Fires across the diamond. That's the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score. Base is empty, 1 away. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings. Misses. And that's strike 1. And that one missing low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's in there. 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Go ahead run on base. Gene Segura at the plate here. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Cabrera under it. Makes the catch for the out. Now the Mariners catcher, Carson Swanson.
Get your pitch, huh?
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
The pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs. Bases full. Number 22 up next for the Mariners. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ichiro Iwamura will hit next.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
On the ground out to short. Mendoza picks it up. The throw to first. And that's the inning. The Yankees stepping in as the switch hitting shortstop. Marco Mendoza. 1 for 2.
Mendoza.
And first offering is fouled off. Mendoza goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is outside. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
Good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And it's filled up.
Okay.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
And now the 0-1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Next pitch is popped up. Macias hauls it in for the out. And there's back in New York. And now the DH, Will Brennan. On the ground to the left. Mendoza collects it. Now the throw to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow.
Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Gene Segura up next for the Mariners. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the 11th inning set to get underway. And now the shortstop, Marco Mendoza. The extra innings rule, placing a runner on second to begin the inning, was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this.
At the belt and fires. In the air, left field, down the line, and that one gets down, fair ball. Now it rolls down into the corner. In comes the run from second. They take the lead. It's 2-1. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Well, this has the makings of a big inning as they triple home the runner from second.
Yeah, and now the home team has to be on their toes defensively, probably bring that infield in. Can't afford to fall further behind and make your job tougher.
And now for Seattle, Gene Segura. Mendoza at third with nobody out. Bounce to the left side. Gathers and throws to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Now catcher.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Saturday afternoon action on the show. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Nestor Cortez Jr. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Zips it to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Talk about being able to...
1 down. And up next for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. There's a strike. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch is inside. Ball 1. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
The 2-1. And now 2-2. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza. 0 for 1 so far.
Come on, let's get one. Your pitch right here. Your pitch.
That misses, and that's ball 1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Time asked for at the plate prior to the 2-1 pitch. The 2-1. Slapped foul. Two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Hey, Griffin and Ricky, kid, let's go.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch is outside. Tap back to the mound. And it gets by him.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Gene Segura at the plate here. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Line drive, base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He actually kind of fooled him with the breaking ball on the inside part of the plate there. Didn't get a good piece of it, but he got just enough to fight it off and make it work out.
Swanson.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one ran inside, almost got him. Mendoza on third. Segura on at first with 2 down. Lifted in the air, out to left. Cabrera drifts towards it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1 out, base is empty. And here's the rookie center fielder, Jason Dominguez. Out to short. Mendoza over to pick it up. Whips it to first. And that's an out.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Volpe.
Back at Yankee Stadium, now it's LeMahieu up to hit.
For the Yankees, the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Gilbert back to work. Out to short. Mendoza collects. Sends it across to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So 2 away with nobody on. Stepping in the long ball threat, Marco Mendoza. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Marco Mendoza.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. In there, and it's 0-1. And ball 1.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
That one drilled left field. Cabrera makes the catch, and a couple of quick outs.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4.
They left 5 men on.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Marco Mendoza, the next to hit. 8th in the AL in homers right now. In the air, center field. Stanton going back, racing back some more. Up against the wall and makes the catch. Mariners leave a couple. And next for New York, Ichiro Iwamura. 1 down, base is empty. Bounced out to short. Throw on to Brown. And there's 2 away. Here's a speed threat, Marco Mendoza. There's a strike. Mendoza goes 6 feet 3 inches, just 19 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Hit hard on the ground to short. Can't glove it cleanly to second, and he's safe.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
Bounce to the right. Peraza handles. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. Anthony Volpe now at the plate.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Grounder might be 2. Over to second for 1. How about that double play?
Up next, the second baseman, Oswald Peraza.
Now it's the power speed combo. Marco Mendoza. This guy with light tower power.
See it up, drive it like you can. Let's go.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Rodriguez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. That one fouled off.
Hey, see him drive it here.
Move to first. Rodriguez dives back in safely.
All right, one time here.
And a 1-2.
2-2. Drive it, kid. See it, drive it.
Good job to fight that one off. Next pitch is outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Seth Brown would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Out towards left center. Cabrera makes the grab, and that's the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Kyle Higashioka. Smash to the left side, and it's through for a hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch.
Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Thompson back to work. Up the middle. To first, one away, bottom of the 6th. One down, and here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Out to short. Throw on to Brown. 2 gone.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And he hits a ground ball right side. Wong to first. Inning over. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 7 and the Mariners 2. Marco Mendoza digs in now.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going, and this might be his last shot at it, Boog.
All right, your pitch coming right here, right now.
First pitch just misses.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
And the 1-0. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. So 1 out, nobody on. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Next pitch is popped up. Martin snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our John B. saying From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. The show brings you the opener of a big 4-game weekend set. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Seattle Mariners. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Marco Mendoza.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
Just about ready to go. Our starter in this one, Luke Weaver. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. On the ground. Throw on to Brown. One up, one down.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Akil Baddoo.
One out, runner at second. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. Big-time power.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Runner leads away at second. Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And here it comes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Verdugo, the runner at second with 1 away. That one off the mark. Now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And there are 2 outs. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first. First baseman, Charlie Woodson. Weaver back to work. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Brown. And one away in the top of the third. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. And the right-hander back to work. Mendoza hitting third in the lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Here's Kyle Tucker. This guy has turned into a beast. On the ground, right side, 4, 6, 3, double play. And the inning is over. So they make short work of him there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 8 and the Mariners 1. Man at first, Marco Mendoza getting ready to hit. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And the first offering is not close.
Come on, let it rip right here.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is out of here. He powers one out to right field. His 14th of the year. It's 8-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's a big power threat. Marco Mendoza. He's already homered in this game. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
And it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Here comes Moore. And he's in safely at third. And a run comes in to score.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
Hey, right guy, right spot. Clutch up now.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Next offering is downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next offering way off the plate.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Julio Rodriguez would be next if they can extend the inning. Swing and a miss. That retires the side. And final score here today, 10-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup. And now for Seattle, Marco Mendoza, 7th right now in the American League home run leaderboard. Close but called a ball. And that is ball 1. The pitch. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Verdugo at first, 1 gone. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. This place is absolutely loving it. Home run number 15 on the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the play requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home
run. Eric Haas up next for the Astros. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Out to short. Slings to first, and that is that. 1 left for Houston. They trail things here 2-0. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this one. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
This one in the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. 0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the 0-2. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
In the air out towards right center. Tucker should have it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Reese Hoskins.
And stepping in is the speedy Marco Mendoza. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Here we go.
In the dirt. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just 1 pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
And that's outside, and the count is 2-0.
Hey, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Righty delivers.
3 balls, no strike.
Verdugo over at second, 1 down.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
And that one ripped into right, and that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. The run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead. And in at second with an RBI double. And at second with 1 away. In now is the Mariners DH, Rhys Hoskins.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
So here's Brown at the plate.
See it, drive it like you can. Here you go.
Man on second, 2 down. And he grounds one to the right side. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Here's Alex Bregman, 1 for 3. The pitch. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1, and that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Thompson back to work. Out to short, and that squirts through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
The right fielder.
1 down. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing.
Come on, big guy.
Ball 1 there.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And he deals. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next offering is fouled back. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
And the right-hander deals. And that's downstairs and outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the. And the batter now, Drew Gilbert. The 0-2. On the ground to the left. Mendoza handles the chance. Gets it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. No outs, runner at first. And up next for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. Swings through that one, 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Got him! And that's the first out.
Well, you can tell he wasn't expecting.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jose Altuve will hit next. known for his late inning heroics. Out to short. Mendoza picks it up, whips it across, and they get Altuve for the out.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 8 runs on.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. All right, just about set to go on the hill for the Mariners. George Kirby, what do you have on him?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Next pitch off the plate, and the count even 1-1. And another ball. Here's the 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And a pitch. Runner on the go. Bounced up the middle. Altuve slings to first. That is the. And next to hit for Houston, Charlie Woodson. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Ortega, the runner at third. Pena at first with no outs. Here's a tapper towards short. Mendoza rolls across the diamond. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And a pitch. Comebacker to the mound. Mendoza picks it up. On to first. And they get Altuve for the out. They limit the damage here. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 2 and the Mariners nothing. Base is empty, 1 away. Charlie Woodson up next for the Astros. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Out to short. Mendoza collects it. Zips it across. 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Eric Haas. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins, and that's the 3rd out. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. On now to the batter now, Marco Mendoza. He reached out a walk his first time. 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these guys are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Set down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knee. At the plate, Marco Mendoza. A switch hitter batting right. Mendoza, just 19 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
That's inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Kicks and deals. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Here comes a pitch. Just missed.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Hey, get a good one.
2 on, 1 out. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for back in Seattle. So bottom of the 9th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Marco Mendoza. And first offering is fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog.
The wind of the pitch.
Ball.
That misses, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, and it's off the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Hey, come on now, big
Kicks
dog.
and fires. In the air to left center. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tagging for third. Not in time. He's safe. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
The left fielder.
So here's Brown at the plate. 1 for 3.
See it up. Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
The 0-1. Tap to first. Woodson over to pick it up. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. We're here in Seattle. Jose Altuve up to hit here. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Hit slowly on the ground. Wong to first. And they get Altuve for the out.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
Here's a 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Mendoza collects. Slings it across. That ends the frame. 2 left on. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. 2 on, 1 out. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Let's go. Try it.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And fouled off. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he pumps it a strike. Wong on second. Rodriguez over at first with 1 away. Next offering misses, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here comes a 3-2. And that'll load the bases.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
So bases loaded with one away. So here's Brown at the plate. On the ground, 2 ball. Fires to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Ben Salinas. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. Throw on to Brown. And that is that. So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's Alex Bregman. Grounded out his first time. The wind to kick the pitch. Bounced out to short. Mendoza handles. And they get Bregman for the 2 outs, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Charlie Woodson. Out to short. They get the force, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We're midway. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 4th, stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Marco Mendoza. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And there's a ball.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Hit hard on the ground to short. The throw to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here is Ben Salinas. Out to short. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So the bases are loaded here. 1 man gone. Here's Yordan Alvarez. This guy has turned into a beast. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Hit on the ground, might be 2. On to second, they get 1. On to Brown, it's 2. Welcome back, bottom of the 6th. And now the big-time power threat, Marco Mendoza. Urquidy back to work. That clips a corner. That misses off the outside edge.
Come on now, 1 pitch right here.
The wind and the pitch. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
And he chases a high fastball there.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
And a pitch. In the dirt. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Ben Salinas up next for the Astros.
Hey, nobody away.
On the ground to the left. Mendoza handles the chance. Throws to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Hey, let her rip 1 time.
Throw over to first, and he just got his hand in there. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
The 1-0. And that skips in the dirt.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Hey, your pitch, drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
And misses inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage. Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Right-handed reliever. In the air, out towards left center. That one gets down for a hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. And the lead is up to 5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
To his left, knocks it down. They get one. He's in safely at second. A run comes in on the play. So next up for Houston, Andrew Velasquez. 1 for 2. McCormick at third. Woodson on at second with 2 down. On the ground out to short. Over to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So 2 runs, 3 hits, an error, but 2 are left stranded.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Mm-hmm.